So we are going to continue the work. So we have only one HTML file. Okay, this one. So let me open it for you all to see it. Right, so this is what we have. Okay, so we have the logo and then the links: home, speakers, schedule, venue, register. Okay, so for each one of these menu items, we are going to create a page. Okay, so for home, it is index.html. For speakers, it is going to be speakers.html. Okay, so we have to go back here and create the page, speakers.html. Then for the schedule, it is going to be schedule.html. Then for venue, it's going to be venue.html. And for register, it's going to be register.html. Okay, so basically all the pages are going to have the same headers. Okay, so I will copy all this HTML from this page to this one, to this one, to this one as well, and to here. But as it is now, when we go to the page and we click on home, it doesn't take us anywhere. Speakers doesn't take us to the speakers page. Okay, schedule doesn't take us to the schedule page. We are on index. Okay, and index is still home. Index is home. When we are on speakers and we click on, when we are on home and we click on speakers, it should take us to speakers.html. When we click on schedule, it should take us to schedule.html. When we go to venue, it should take us to venue.html. The same with register as well. Okay. So what we are going to do is that inside the links, we have to type the name of the files. Okay. So home, over here, we'll type index.html. Okay. And then in speakers, we type speakers.html. In schedule, for schedule, we are going to type schedule.html. For venue, we'll type venue.html. And for register, register.html. Now, to be able to see, hey, you see, venue is what we have opened though. We are on venue.html. So I will rather copy all of this and paste it on index.html, because you can see the links over here are not complete. Okay, so I will paste this here and change it to home house conference. Okay. Then when I save this work and go back, they are now links. Okay, look down here. Look down here. When I hover over it, you see it. You see it. You see it. Look down here. You will see the link will show up there. So it is speakers.html now, schedule.html, venue.html, register.html. But as it is now, when I go to speakers.html, it will take us to the speakers page, but we won't see any difference. Okay. So when this is the speakers.html, and you can see that the links are not here. So that is why when I click on home, it should take us to index.html, but it doesn't. It takes us to speakers.html because the home link doesn't exist on the speakers.html page. Okay. So what we need to do to update that is to copy all of this and paste it on all the pages. Okay, so paste this here on schedule as well. We paste this here on venue. Paste this here on register. We copy and paste this here. Okay, so now on all the pages, go to the head, the title tag, and change the title. Okay, it is home for speakers, but yes. And then on schedule, we have schedule. On venue, we have venue. Then on register, we have register. Okay, so now we now focus on the index page. Okay, we now focus on the index page. So the background color, I use orange here, but it's not orange. Okay, so let's go and look at the original one and make the changes. Last time I told you that I was going to show you how to get the colors, okay? So for that, you can go to Chrome Web Store, okay? Or you can just type color picker plugin, Chrome. If you are using Chrome, that is. If you are using Firefox, you type color picker Firefox. Then if you are using whatever browser, you just type the name of the browser so that it will give you the correct extension for that browser. Okay, so this one has quite a lot of downloads, 1 million, which is a lot. So I will click on add to Chrome. Then it will add that extension to Chrome for me. It's as simple as that. Minaman and Manaman, can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So it is installing. It is installing the color picker tool.
Sir,
Yes.
is it compulsory to use the color picker?
Well, it depends. If you are getting the image from another person's website, then you can use that. But if you know the color yourself, then there's no need to use the color picker tool. Okay, so to use it, I just have to click where, so you just have to click where the color is. So if I click it, you see it gives me the code. So when it gives me the code, all I have to do is to copy it and come back to where I want to use it, here, okay, and paste it there. You have to put the hash in front of it. Okay, so when you put the hash in front of it, it should give us the correct color. We are on speakers. We need to go to index.html. This is the nasty thing about writing styles in your HTML file. You see it is working here. If it is working on the index page, but if I go to the speakers page, it doesn't work. Okay, that is because the styles for the speakers page is up here, and it doesn't apply to index. Same for schedule. Let's say if I change schedule to red, for instance, and I go to the schedule page, you see it is red over here.
Question. Why did you change did you have to put it like inside? You see, like every website, like it has a link.
Right. So
and like your HTML file, the link there, why did you have to put it there?
Which link?
So you see, like when you create your website, like just an HTML file. You will like see on top of it where you normally see website links.
Yeah.
The search box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you have to put the, you see when you put the color picker on the color that you wanted, why did you have to come and paste it over here?
I did paste it here. I pasted it here in the index page here. What I pasted here was I didn't paste it per se. I said we are on the speakers page. You see it is speakers.html. But the home page is called index.html. So if I change the name from speakers to index.html, it's still the same. It should work. It means it is giving us the index page because I know the name of the file. If I change it to register.html, it should show us the register page. Register.html. You see, it is showing us the register page now because the speakers page is red. The schedule page is red. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right. So when I go back to the home page, what I was talking about was the fact that each page has its own CSS inside the style here. Okay. Which is not a very brilliant idea because when I go to the speakers page, it will be orange here because the speakers page also has its own different background color. If I go to the schedule page, the schedule page also has its own background color. Okay. And then the venue page as well. They all have their own background colors. So what we can do is to create a CSS file. Okay. So that is the solution to our problem. So I'll create a folder called styles. Then inside that folder, I will create a file called style.css. Okay. Now inside the index page, what I can do now is to create a link. So I will link to styles/style.css. Okay, so you need the folder name first, which is styles, then the file name, which is styles.css. Then I will cut all the CSS here. I will cut it and paste it in this CSS file. Okay, so I can now remove the style page and copy the link. Okay, the link over here, I can copy it and now paste the link inside all my HTML pages. So I'll just remove this, paste it here, remove the schedule, paste it here, venue, right? So I'm basically replacing all the styles and then register. I remove register as well and paste it here. So that is how you use one CSS file in all multiple web pages. Does that concept become clear now?
Yes, please.
So it just means that we are using one CSS file on multiple pages. So all those pages will have the same styles. That is if the styles in our CSS apply to those pages as well. They all have the same styles. So now you see venue is the same, home is the same, speakers is the same, schedule is the same. Okay, venue is also the same.
So is it because that they were all in one folder?
No, it is because they are all using the same CSS, not because they are all in the same folder. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They are all using the same CSS file, style.css.
Yes, please.
Okay, if you don't understand anything, I will put this video online, so please rewatch it. It's for your own good.
Okay.
If you don't understand anything, just rewatch the video because it is quite long. So this is what we have now. Now, if you look at the original page, you can see that the styles conference is white, okay? And then there is a border on top here. You see it?
Yeah.
And then when I hover over it, look at it, when I hover over it, the color changes from white to the color of the border. You see it? So, so that is what we are going to tackle next. So this is the logo. It is an H2. So I will give it a class of logo. Then I will go inside my CSS and select the logo. So dot logo. Then now I can apply a text, a color of white. Okay, white. So when I come back, it hasn't changed. Why? Oh, I added a class to only one place. So you have to add a class to all the pages. So I will go to the home page first and change the class to logo. Okay, you see it? But what? Okay, yeah. So you see it is white. So we need to add it to all the pages. Over here it is black. So let's go to speakers and add a class of logo here as well. And schedule, it's already on schedule. Venue. And register. logo. So now it is on all the pages. If you take a look again, you can see that this one, the styles conference, is a lot is slimmer. The text, the font weight is slim, very slim. So what we can do again, let's tackle the font weight. So font weight should be, now you can choose any number between 100 to 900. Okay, so if you choose 100, 100 will make it thinner, very thin. You see how it has become very thin, but it is not as thin as this one. Okay. We'll learn how to fix that. Then we can add the border to the top. Border top, 2 pixels, solid. We don't know the color, so let's go and use the color picker tool again. So I will click on it and click on the border here, and it will give me the code. Copy this hash and paste it here. Okay. Then when I come back, do you see the border? Do you see the border?
Yes, sir. Sir, please, the 2 picker, sir, please, your code of your color. Sir, please, can I get it?
You just go to the
Go to the web page. Go to the web page. Okay. I've given you this link. Do you still have it?
Yes.
Okay, so when you go to the web page, just
Sir, can you put it to the chat? You already have it. I don't have mine. You can type it.
You can type it. Yeah, you have it. You didn't have it.
Okay, so I've pasted it there. So now you can also see that close this. You can also see that there is a space here at this on top of the text. Okay, so to achieve that, over here it is a lot smaller. To achieve that, we will use a padding top. So padding top of, for now, let me put 40 pixels there. So if I put 40 pixels, it's bigger. Okay, so let me change it to 20. Right, 20 is okay. 20 seems okay, even though it seems a little bigger. Let me change it to 17. So that, right, 17 is okay. Okay, so now for the hover effect. For the hover effect, when I hover over it, there is a concept in CSS called pseudo classes. Okay, like this. This is how you spell pseudo. Pseudo classes. Okay. They are add-ons. They are add-ons you can add to your classes to make them do extra things. So you use colon, right? You see it comes with a pop-up. So when you scroll, these are pseudo classes in CSS that you can use. Some are double dots, some are single, some are double colon, others are single colon. The single colon ones is what we need. So you can see there are a lot. You can explore what they all do, but we won't do that in this video. So I need the hover one. So the hover pseudo class will allow me to change some properties of whatever I want to change when I hover my mouse over it. Okay, so when I hover my mouse over the text, I want the color to change from white to the color of the border top. So I'll just copy this color, the color code over here, and paste it here. Okay, but the pseudo class by itself won't work. So you need to append the class in front of it. So you copy the class and paste it here. So like this. So the class that is giving the property that you want to target, then colon, then the name of the pseudo selector. In this case, it is hover. You can't just type anything you want, okay? You have to follow the exact same convention. So when I go back and I hover over my text, you see it, the color. It changes to match, okay? So I think that will be it for the header now. So tomorrow we will focus on this one, the speakers. So we have a recording of the video. Go and watch it and then follow it to do the same thing in your work. All right, so I will stop the meeting here. Then we'll continue tomorrow. I'm coming down.